Hello everyone, welcome back to Radiant Moon Tarot. Today we have a reading for all Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. We are looking at your new love reading for all of you singles out there. This reading will cover the period of May and June of 2024. And let's see what energies for new love that we've got coming in here for you, or what energies are coming in to help open you up and get ready to welcome love into your life. The first card that we've got coming out is flexible. All right. So yes, we do have to be flexible and open and willing to meet different people, to accept different kind of invitations, and to keep our heart open for love, maybe to try some new things. Some of the astrology that's coming in for us, really a big one for love, is the first 3 weeks of May. We have Venus in the sign of Taurus, and this is a beautiful energy for new love, for creating new opportunities, for something to blossom in your life. And Taurus energy is reliable, it's stable, and it's real. This is also an energy of taking practical steps to find love and doing something real and tangible, right? So it's an excellent energy for you guys in here. We have 2 very abundant lunations also coming up in May. Both of them are have a very great influence of not just Taurus, but also Venus on here as well. So we got a lot of love in the air in May. The astrology is a lot easier. The energy is a lot easier than it's been in the last couple of months. But May 7th, new moon in the sign of Taurus. We still have Venus in Taurus at that time. So excellent time to set intentions for new love, or to go out with someone new, right? Get out there and meet new people. May 23rd, we do have a full moon in the sign of Sagittarius, and this is a reminder to do something different, to do something new, to spread your wings and fly. This can be where something does blossom in your world for you. Those doors of love open up for you guys, and we've got at that moon, we've got a very positive energy with Venus, with Jupiter, and with Neptune. So a lot of love, a lot of dreamy energy coming in there, but also expansion, growth, maybe even a little bit of luck. May 18th is a day to watch for some of you, because that is a day where we've got a couple of very powerful conjunctions. The Sun conjunct Jupiter in the sign of Taurus. This can be a lot of luck for you guys. And also we've got Venus is conjunct Uranus. Now it's a little bit of a wild card, right? But that can bring us change, transformation, growth, evolution. It can also be an energy where we're letting something go so that we can set ourselves free for that new love to enter our lives. But anything goes when we've got Uranus at play, okay? This can be something sudden, something unexpected, something very exciting. So mark that day on your calendar as well. So this really does set us up for a positive June as well. So the next couple of months, really a lot of doors opening for love. We have blessed coming in here for you guys as well. So beautiful energy, showering you with magic, with blessings, with new beginnings, with opportunity here for you guys. All right. The blessed energy is bringing you happiness, joy, moving you towards your future in an incredibly positive way. So be flexible and get ready to welcome some blessings. Let's see what else we've got coming in here for you guys. We have family, we have triangle, and we have spiritual growth coming in there. So with the family card, some of you could really be thinking about your family. Now, some of you could be at the stage where, maybe you haven't started a family yet or anything like that. And you're sitting here looking and saying, okay, I've got some career stuff established for myself. I've had some success there. And now maybe your priorities are shifting a little bit. So you're starting to think about a family and what that means to you, because it means something different to everybody. But you could be really kind of feeling like, I think I'm about ready in my life life where I need to start thinking about starting that family. And, you kind of need someone with you to do that sometimes, right? So this could be a main priority for you. Some of you already have children, you already have family, and this can be where, of course, as you embark on your path for new love, you don't just have yourself to think about, you've got other people. So priorities are very important when it does come to children and family there. You could be meeting someone that does have a family of their own as well. And so, whether this is something that you expected or not, right? We don't always expect someone to already have, children and those established connections, right? And it can sometimes be a little bit of a challenge to welcome that into our life or to integrate that into our life, right? Flexibility is the key for that. So I feel like there's some of you out there have, maybe kind of made an initial connection and it feels like a good connection, and you're just kind of starting to think about, what are the possibilities here? How do I navigate this landscape? What's going on? But whatever your situation is, you've got family that is a priority, family that is important, whether you want to start it, whether you want to integrate it, also whether it's your family as well. But you could also have some issues with family here. Maybe they're just causing you a little bit of grief. Maybe they're putting the pressure on you that, hey, when are you going to partner up with somebody? Some of you here as well could potentially also have some choices to make, because we do have the triangle card coming in here, right? I mean, it kind of speaks for itself, doesn't it? So, you might be in a situation where you're maybe currently dating more than one person, and you're maybe trying to figure out what that looks like, right? This person might have some qualities you like, this person might have some qualities you like, but you're keeping your options open in here, right? So in the meantime, you got a little bit of a love triangle, but if you haven't made any promises of commitment to anybody, then hey, you're free to do whatever it is that you want, right? But at some point, you probably need to make some sort of decision there. The triangle energy can also represent that, maybe there's a little bit of back and forth between the old and the new. Right? So, sometimes we do still have feelings for past people, even though the relationship didn't work out. Sometimes we don't want them at all, right? But yet there's this draw, there's this pull, there's this promise of someone new. So you could be kind of really thinking about, something there, and, so that's some feelings that you may need to work out internally. However, part of how we do that is we do embrace our spiritual side, right? We can take a step back, we can connect with our energy, we can ask spirit for a sign or guidance, right? I don't usually ask the cards or spirit, what should I do? Because I'm asking permission, right? So, don't need to ask anyone permission for anything, but you can ask, like, show me what the potential outcome of this would be, right? Or show me a sign for whatever. So spirit can really help you there. But part of your connection with yourself, with your own energy and with spirit, is just to quiet your conscious mind and really get in connection with your energy and with your feelings. What do I feel about this situation? What do I feel about something new? What do I feel about family? What do I feel about, especially if I have options, right? And so the best thing that we can do is go within and we can feel out the answers that we need, right? We can really connect with ourselves in a different way. The spiritual growth card here for you guys also can represent your power to manifest love into your life, right? So set those intentions, keep an open mind, keep an open heart, most importantly, and allow something to come in here for you, because you are walking the path with spirit and they are helping you every single step of the way. You may also find that you are connecting with somebody, or you're opening the doors for that connection with someone who is also on some sort of spiritual path, right? Someone who understands the process, someone who is open to that realm or belief system, right? And so this can be very important for you there. And this shows that this is what is really highlighted, what this is coming in there for you as. We have chemistry here. Okay, so some of you have already met somebody, and there is certainly a lot of chemistry between you. So a little bit of a magnetic attraction. You might not understand it, or it may defy any kind of explanation. It's just there, and hey, it's worth exploring, right? So sometimes we do feel that pull, and this can sometimes be a little bit scary because we're like, okay, what is this? Like, is this love? Is it lust? Is it a spiritual connection that I'm not aware of? So again, you might be having some decisions to make, but this shows that you may be connecting with someone if you haven't already, and there's a lot of chemistry between the two. Keep an open mind. Well, there we go. Repeating message there for you. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. Always very important for us to do. Spirit sends us, what we need, right? Which is sometimes a little bit different than what we thought we wanted, and always better. But in this energy as well, remember, it's about someone's energy, someone's soul, and that kind of thing that they can bring to the table, right? And that you can connect with. So it's important to keep an open mind. Pay attention to the red flags, especially if you've got this triangle going on, okay? The signs are cautioning you. And as we said, maybe ask for a sign, right? If it's a positive sign, then, green lights all ahead. If it's a sign that's kind of giving you a caution, right, then pay attention to that. But connect with your own intuition here, with your spiritual growth. You've been expanding. You've been expanding and connecting and honing your trust in your intuition. And this is what's going to really tell you what is a real red flag and what is just maybe some underlying fears that you've got within you, right? Sometimes we turn our own fears into a red flag when it's not even there, right? So this is giving you an extra connection to pay attention and to connect with your intuition so that you can really recognize those red flags. And we have religious factors here. What did we just say with that spiritual growth card? Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path, and the spiritual growth card. So you could be potentially looking for somebody who is, again, either on that spiritual path of their own, or they are understanding of it, right? And without kind of, ridiculing you or anything like that, right? Because some people don't understand it. Some people aren't on a spiritual path themselves necessarily, at least not like consciously aware of it, right? But if they have an open mind and they're like, this is the weirdness that I love about you, that kind of thing, then hey, that could be something that really clicks for you. But yes, belief systems are important, because if we have everyone has different traditions and belief systems and upbringings and all of that kind of stuff. And some can mesh really well together and others, a little bit more challenging, right? So there could be something there for you, all right? Whether it's something to do with family, right? They might be pressuring you to, stay within your own culture or your own religion. You could be, railing at the fates for that, right? Or you could be putting up some boundaries with family, right? But whatever your situation is here, there is something that may be playing a key role. It's not necessarily something that's standing in the way. It's just something that is important or something that you need to work through. We have the moon coming out here front and center for you guys. And so this can be really wonderful energy. Now, the moon does speak to our emotions, our feelings, right? But the moon also shows that there could be something that you don't see. Now, this can be something that you don't see coming, right? This can be a new connection that you don't see coming, but someone that is guided to you, right, through mysterious means, through spiritual means, right? The part that you have set your intentions for, right? The moon cycles are working in your favor. Now, this particular card shows a full moon on that. So full moon cycles could certainly bring something to fruition for you, open those doors for you. You might magically find yourself in the right place at the right time, that kind of thing. So this can be wonderful. Full moons are about closure closure and the release and letting go, but it's also a completion of a cycle and something coming to harvest there for you. So it can be some magical energy there. So the cycles of the moon can, number one, impact your mood, right? And they can also, of course, help you have a fresh start, wipe the slate clean, or start something, set your intentions for something new. But the moon encourages you to get in touch with your intuition, your spiritual side. It's the energy of Pisces. So this does carry with it like a dreamy quality with it. This comes with maybe feeling a little bit romantic, right? Under the light of the moon, we all feel a little bit romantic. So you could have some feelings that are stirring here. But you could also be having some very interesting dreams. Now, when we're calling in our manifestations, when we're calling in a new love, a soulmate, we do sometimes dream about them before they actually get here in physical form. So whether you're daydreaming, you're sitting on the couch and maybe you've got the TV on or something, but you're not really paying attention to it, your mind just drifts and all of a sudden you're having your own kind of movie, but it feels real. And, that is awesome sign, right? That there could be love around the corner for you, right? Just go with that energy because it's super cool. This can also be your nighttime dreams, right? Where you could really get some insights or a premonition of something that is about to come to pass. So this can be really interesting energy here for you. But the moon is, of course, about connecting with spirit. So this can be a person, a Pisces person coming in, or someone with Pisces in their chart. They could be a fellow water sign here for you that's coming in. And this can be that very magical, that very spiritual connection, or someone that kind of is very understanding of that realm, even if they don't necessarily engage in spiritual practice on their own. But it can be very exciting. But the moon, of course, can also bring about a little bit of a mystery, okay? So there could be a mysterious turn of events coming in there for you. The blessings headed your way. We have the Knight of Pentacles, offers, invitations, opportunities. All right, so someone could be extending an offer to you, inviting you out somewhere. You could also be receiving a gift of some kind, and that gift can be spirit sending you a love connection. The Knight of Pentacles can also represent a person, and this person could be making some progress in their career path. They could be very reliable, dependable, very stable in this energy. They could have some career goals in mind, but they take their time. So they could be a little bit of a slow mover, but the Knight of Pentacles is known for being someone that pays attention to the little things, right? The color of your eyes, the shape of your nose, what your favorite color is, what your favorite meal is, that kind of thing. Very detail oriented with the Knight of Pentacles. Sometimes the Knight of Pentacles would not necessarily be that person that wears their heart on their sleeve. All right, but it's what's on the inside that counts, right? And the moon energy is on the inside, so they could be someone that's spiritually aware, someone that has some someone that has some belief systems that are very important to them, but someone who is committed, right? They don't shy away from their commitments. They could possibly be an earth sign with that Pentacles energy there. So they could be a Capricorn, a Virgo, Taurus, thank you. I'm like, whoa, I almost forgot the last earth sign. So they could be a Taurus person as well, or they could just be someone that has these qualities, right? And so that's not too shabby. But they could be someone that actually does have some romance in their heart, though, with that moon card coming out here as well, right? And remember, we're all makeup of more than just our sun sign. We've got our moon sign, we've got our rising sign, right? Those kind of things. So there could be a multifaceted kind of person there. But this can also be your energy. You're blessed with patience and taking your time and paying attention, right? This is a huge blessing for you there. We have the High Priestess coming out with that. The High Priestess on top of the moon. Your intuition is certainly very much activated and on point. We've got the Justice card here. So we've got some Libran energy. And we've got the Five of Wands. So there's a little bit of that drama coming in that we were saying, right? The Five of Wands can sometimes be a battle. All right, it can be that it can be that energy of competing as well. So there could be people competing for you and your attention. The Five of Wands quite often does come back when people are going out into either the workplace, right? Competing for a job that you're looking for, or love, right? Going out there in the dating world, or especially on the internet, right? A lot of people competing for the same thing, right? But in this energy, okay, the High Priestess, the Justice card, justice is served. So if you've been feeling as though you've been treated unfairly in love in the past, then you are going to experience your next connection with something that is a little bit more deserving of you, right? So where we tip the scales back in your favor, right? So justice is served. The Justice card does come out as some Libran energy. So, there could be the multiple people, multiple possibilities coming in here for you. Earth sign, air sign, water sign, right? But again, remember, we did have that triangle energy coming in there, right? So, this can be, you got, a whole bunch of different possibilities opening up for you, right? But with the Justice card coming in, this is about making a decision, being honest, being truthful with yourself and others. And this is about taking a very non-biased approach to making an important decision, right? So again, you might have some very important decisions to make in your path of love. But the High Priestess, all about your intuition here. Okay, the High Priestess, very interesting. There's a little bit of a mystery for you guys, right? And not surprised since we've got Uranus energy coming in, because that's a little bit of it's always a mystery with the universe, with the Uranus energy. You never know what's going to happen, but it is a conjunction. So whatever it is, it's for your best and highest good, and it leads you towards something really positive. It's just sometimes we got to deal with a little bit of chaos first, right? But the High Priestess is the keeper of secrets and mysteries. The moon can keep something hidden there as well. So really just trust the energies that are around you, because these moon cycles can really be kickstarting something wonderful for you. All right. The moon is very connected with the the High Priestess is very connected with the moon cycles. So trust your intuition. But the High Priestess reminds you, right? We've got decisions. So the High Priestess reminds you that you might have some very important decisions to make in regards to love, but you have all of the wisdom, the knowledge, the experience that you need within you to make the right decision for you, the Justice card, right? So don't be afraid to say yes. Don't be afraid to say no, right? Don't be afraid to choose, all right? Because there could be some people that are fighting for your attention. That can be really wonderful. So some very positive things that are coming in there for you. Now, what is challenging you? The Seven of Swords, someone potentially coming back, trying to wheedle their way or sneak back into your life. And we said that already with the triangle card. This will not speak to everybody, of course, right? So they could be either trying to come back into your thoughts, swords, right? Your thoughts, or even physically there. So you might really need to batten down the hatches a little bit and again, make a really important decision, because I feel like this is something that is, I feel like it's something that you may actually be entertaining, only because sometimes we look at the past with rose-colored glasses, and not all relationships end up in like a blaze of glory, right? Sometimes we're at different places in our lives. Sometimes we drift away a little bit. Sometimes we just want different things, even though there's love and the connection there, right? Or chemistry, as we already see. So in the Seven of Swords energy, there is an energy here of someone trying to sneak back in, or you thinking about somebody, right? Time for that closure. You can use the sword from the Justice card to cut that off, right? And to look forward to the future. This is also about your thoughts, right? Being, waffling. What do I want? What do I not want, right? So some very decisive energy coming in here as blessings for you, because with this Seven of Swords, we can sometimes be, we're like trying to stay positive or trying to figure out what we want in a person, or if we even want love and, we're going a little bit back and forth, right? We're doing a little bit of a song and dance. So again, you might need to make some important decisions about that. Do I really want love at this time, or is there other things that I'm focused on? Because that Knight of Pentacles can be you focused on your money, your career path, even your home. We're not always in that good place for love. So you might have some things that you're sorting out first, or that you want to accomplish first before you fully are open to love. So you could be back and forth with that. But the Seven of Swords is also about staying positive. So staying positive, leaving the past behind, looking to the future, knowing that there's something out there for you. And that can, sometimes be a little bit of a challenge. So you could have a little bit of a challenge there, is just staying positive. But remember, if you are feeling negative one day, or if you are starting to doubt yourself, or the fact that there's anyone out there for you, take those energies, take those thoughts, recognize them, work through them, deal with them, and then shift your energy back to something that's a little bit more positive, right? And that's how we work through stuff. So that can really be a blessing for you and help you instead of hindering you. We have the Chariot card here, and this is your advice from Spirit. Believe in yourself, be confident, all right? The Chariot card is Cancerian energy, so water sign energy there. But the Chariot speaks to moving forward, to getting things in alignment. So I feel like here Spirit is saying that there's things coming together for you, all right? We need to decide what it is we want, because when your energies are in balance and harmony, Justice card, when your energies are in balance and harmony, this is where the magic happens. So when your spiritual self is in alignment with your physical self, right? We can want something and be open to something spiritually, but unless we're willing to take action, take some steps to do something about it, right? Then, nothing's going to happen. The Chariot is also about two people coming together, two energies, yin and yang coming together, the masculine, the feminine, right? It's all about energy. Not necessarily people or gender, right? So when those energies come together, then this is when the magic happens. So keep your eyes on the prize, stay open, be flexible, because the Chariot card can overcome obstacles, challenges, and blocks with ease, right? The Chariot also is a card of moving forward, is one of being successful, right? So successful new opportunities and invitations and connections. But the Chariot also is a card of destiny, of fate. So again, there's some spiritual connection here. So allow yourself to move forward, follow the signs, keep that open mind, and let yourself be guided, even if where you're guided to feels a little bit uncomfortable. At the back of the deck here for you, we have the King of Cups. King of Cups brings in love and romance, mature connection, also brings in a potentially spiritually aware person of some kind, someone who has a lot of love to give, someone that enjoys maybe some of the lighter things in life, right? This could be a very creative person. This can be just someone that's very caring and kind and compassionate, that kind of thing. In the King energy, as far as love and romance, they do tend to be someone who sometimes might have their head in the romantic clouds, but also is very mature about love as well, right? So someone who kind of envelops you in some wonderful energy. Now, the back of the deck here, this can be an underlying influence for your next couple of months. So love, great, wonderful. It can also be something that is coming in for you that's just not quite here yet, or something that is going to catch you off guard and be one rather pleasant surprise. So again, keep an open mind, keep an open heart, go with the flow, be flexible, but also be ready to say yes. Be ready for some action, because the stars are aligning for you in the most positive of ways. That's what I have for you here. I'm going to leave all that there. I hope there was something here for you. If there was, please do take a moment and press that thumbs up button there. It lets me know you resonate with the reading, but it also lets YouTube know the same thing. So we'll keep the algorithm happy so it shows it to more people. It's just the way of things in the merry land of YouTube. But I thank you for watching. I hope you have a beautiful, wonderful, magical, loving May and June. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.